tell you what, when you put the pads on, it just changes the mentality for those guys. You know, and we've been you want to be careful because you have a lot of great players, you know, on offense here. We can't bang them up too much, you know, and you got to work on tackling, but you got to also work on physicalness too. But when they put the pads on, Coach told them they were going live, they got really excited, you know, and you could kind of see it out on the field today. They were running around having fun, and it's just a defensive mentality. You like it, and you know, the guys that like being real physical are usually on the defensive guys, you know, so defensive side of the ball. So we had fun today, and it was a good time.
Last couple of days, it's looked like, I think Coach Conk has even said a little bit that, you know, the defense has sort of had the upper hand, you know, looked a little sharper the last couple of days. What are your thoughts on that? Have the guys looked as sharp as you wanted to, or?
Well, we're looking sharp. It was hard to tell, to be honest with you, the first couple of days because we haven't been actually tackling. And so you can say, oh, yeah, he made that play, but you're not too sure. And that's why it was so good. And I'm excited to watch film tonight to see, hey, did we make plays? Did those guys that we thought were making plays the day before were good? But, you know, the offense they have a lot of stuff that goes into it, and it's real complex offense, and it's tough scheming on it. And you know, as a defense, you know, we've got a lot of guys. We've got some younger guys, but they've been in here for a couple years, and we're starting to understand what they're doing. So it kind of all evens out in the long run.
Who are some of the guys on your side that you've seen that have really impressed you with the progress they've made thus far?
Frank Newsom, Mike linebacker, is looking really good right now. I'm real excited to watch him play this year. We've got Markel Carter. He's getting crazy right now. It's fun to watch him get off the ball. He's got a great pass rush. He's being a lot more physical this year than he was last year. So I'm excited to watch him. Henry Minor, Rodarius Winston, one of our safeties, played a little bit last year. Had a little bit of experience last year. He's came on big time. I'm excited to watch him too.
There's been a lot of turnover from last year, and a lot of guys who are either new here or were here but didn't really get a lot of reps last year. Do you feel good about where the defense is at right now relative to last year when you had a more experienced group?
I feel good. I really think we've got a little more speed this year, a little bit more athleticism this year. We don't have the experience right now, but we got a lot of reps in spring, and we're getting a lot now. Coaches putting a lot of reps in practice, and that experience is coming quick. Trey was a great player for us, and he played a little bit for us last year. But what happened was we had a great senior class, and they were great leaders for our younger kids. And they taught them, they instructed them. So these kids have walked right in, and it's been a very good. It's been fun to watch because those young kids said, "Oh, that's how they did it. That's how they were good on defense last year. Well, we're going to continue this."
And I don't know if you've seen enough, if you're qualified to speak to this or not, but scouting the other side, you know, having looked at them, you know, from the defensive aspect, who are some guys over on the offensive side that you've seen that look like they could really help the team this year?
Well, Nathan Dick's playing really well right now. He's zipping the ball around. Jackie Hinton, he's hard to tackle every time he gets the ball in his hands, and he's fun to watch when he's on your team and he's going against another defense, but it's not fun to watch him run through your defense a little bit. He's been doing really well. It's good to have Rico Moss back. You know, TJ Adams, a receiver, is man, he's like lightning in a bottle out there. He's just running around, and he's hard to stay on top of him. But those are the key guys right now that I would say, you know, just off the top of my head. Offensive line is doing a really good job. Austin Emerson, and he's doing a really good job as well too.
And maybe it's too early, like you said, only having gone through one day where you can tackle. But right now, what do you feel like is the one thing you guys really need to get better at on your side?
Just tackling and just being assignment sound, not busting any assignments. You know, we watched practice yesterday. You know, we had probably, you know, in the team atmosphere, you know, in the team deal, we probably had about 12 or 13 missed assignments, you know, and if we get those corrected, you know, that's the kind of type of defense we are. We're going to try not to make any mistakes, keep everything in front, be real physical, run to the ball, and make offenses execute. And if we get that, you know, if we play that way, if we make it happen that way, then, you know, we'll have a lot of success.
Today was the first day that you guys put full pads on. I guess as a defensive guy, you guys like to hit, so that's probably a fun day for you guys.
Oh yeah, definitely. We all look forward to full pads.
You guys have kind of gotten some good reviews the last couple of days. You know, look pretty good. How do you feel about the way you guys have been practicing so far?
Man, we've been playing real good. I'm liking the way all the defensive players are coming together.
Yeah.
They're playing hard. Even the young ones are coming together. So I'm just ready to see what happens this year.
Yeah. I know there's a lot of guys that are new faces around here or have been here but haven't really played a lot. How do you feel about the way that they've progressed?
They've progressed a lot. Heck, I was one of them younger players. You know, I had Larry Hart playing in front of me last year. I learned a lot of things from him, and now as I get older and I play more, things are starting to slow down for me, and it's making me a little better.
So how do you feel about where you're at this year from the same time last year?
Oh, a lot better. Progressed a lot more. Yeah.
I think with you being there in Markel, that's going to be a position of strength for you guys?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've learned a lot of things from Markel, too. He's a heck of a player.
Well, who are some of the guys on the defense that maybe people haven't heard about that you think have really made an impression so far and should make an impact this year?
Well, I think Frank Newsom, Jesse Sims, let's see here, Justin Love. There's a bunch of them. Almost everyone has progressed, really. I mean, you're just gonna have to probably name everybody.
Well, there have been so many unknowns. Do you feel like you guys have a chance to sort of fly under the radar and people maybe not expect a lot out of the defense, but you guys actually have a chance to be good?
Man, we're always getting underrated coming in, but we're definitely going to be fired up. They're going to know who we are after the first game. They'll be watching out for us.